Hey guys, I'm UltracozmosGaming, and today I'm going over my loadout for the Scout and Team Fortress 2. Now, I know some of you won't like these sort of videos, some of you might. So, yeah, if people do like it, then I'll probably do more, but I only really play as the Scout and the Medic at the moment, because I'm not very good as like some of the other classes, so if you want me to do more, what I'll do is get used to playing some of the other classes, find out which loadout works best for me, and then do another video. But apart from that, most TF2 is probably going to be like gameplay commentaries and such. But anyway, let's get on with explaining what my loadout is. Now, my primary weapon is the Force of Nature. It has a 50% faster firing speed and 20% more bullets, so obviously the closer you are, you're going to deal more damage, even though it's got a 10% damage penalty. But it just means that obviously you're going to unload shots into people more often, and obviously if you get close to them, then you're going to be dealing more damage than the regular scattergun. But it does have a 66% smaller clip size, so you're only going to get 2 rounds, but as long as you get close to people, it is quite useful. And it's also useful if, like, say you're playing either King of the Hill or Control Points. The first of the 2 shots will always knock back your opponent, so they'll like get pushed off the point, hopefully. And if you're in mid-air and you shoot, the first shot will launch you in the opposite of whichever direction you shot it. Now, my second weapon is the Winger, normally my secondary, and it gives a 15% damage bonus on top, like above the regular pistol, which can be quite useful, but it does have a 60% smaller clip size, so it's only good if you're doing like a little bit of damage at once. But it does grant a 25% greater jump height, so that's good for getting across gaps more. A bit like the Force of Nature, say if you shoot the Force of Nature down as well, that'll give you a little boost. But with the Winger, it just gives that double jump. It gives each jump a little bit of extra height when you've got it out, and although I could do those and then the Force of Nature jump, the weapons unfortunately don't switch fast enough, so it's best just to either, if you don't think you can make it like with just 2 jumps, then it's best to probably just use the Force of Nature, but if you think you might make it, then probably the Winger. Now, if there's a lot of sentries and a lot of engineers on the map, obviously that's going to be a big problem as the Scout, because you've got a low amount of health. So I normally, if there's a lot of sentries about, I'll have the Bonk Atomic Punch drink, which makes you invulnerable for 8 seconds, but you can't attack. Sorry about that, that's my phone going off. And yeah, that can be useful if you're getting past sentries and stuff, and it can be quite useful on final pushes sometimes, but you've got to use it right, because sentries will push you back quite a bit. And finally, my melee weapon is normally the Atomizer. Now, although it has a 30% slower attacking speed, and it does 20% less damage to players, I don't really use melee as the Scout often, so yeah, obviously I don't use it for that, but it does grant a triple jump, so that's also quite good for like mobility, but that does have a 10 damage penalty, and as a Scout with 125 health total, that can be a bit bad for you sometimes. But it's good to use if you're just not quite going to make it, but you just want to get a bit further. So that's like good for me if I don't have my Force of Nature out, and I'm not going to make a jump. I can do an extra one just to get me that little bit further. But yeah, the gameplay I've got in the background, I'm going to leave that running for you guys, so if you want to see more of me playing TF2. I know I've like stumbled on my words a bit, but I'm just saying this off the top of my head. So yeah, just comment down below if you want to see more TF2, or if you don't. If you want to see more loadouts, if you want to see actual gameplay, whatever you want. But yeah, I've got to go now, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.